I had it hanging on a regular hanger, and it's the droopiest looking thing you've ever seen in your life.
Are you starting?
Yeah. I cannot.
Are those your hangers?
Yes.
Because I've got here we come. I've got a bunch of padded hangers.
You've got to use the padded.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know which one it was.
Awesome.
You know, these have a little
Thank you.
metal thing
Are we
on them.
live?
1,
Okay.
2,
Well, we can be talking and getting ready.
1, 2, 3.
Because those have a little metal thing on the top of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Makes a whole difference.
You caught us getting ready.
Yes.
Gotta slide this
Not
way
even
a
in the
little
window.
bit. Let's get in the window.
Get in the window.
Are we on?
Yeah, you
Are we
are.
on and good? We're on and good.
Ooh,
We're on
good.
and good.
Woo.
Or we're on, but I don't know how good we are.
Not
That remains to be
Not
seen.
good. Yes. No. Okay. yeah.
Okay. I see them back there. They're pointing and talking and like,
So
What are
we
we
did,
doing
we
wrong?
didn't know if we needed to be in on the
if
conversation or
we
not.
had a zipper, we need to check in. That's one thing.
We'll let you know.
My
Great.
tag might be hanging out. Who
I
knows?
can't find my lipstick.
Yeah, we can't find the lipstick. I've got my Carmex
Carmex on,
on.
okay,
You know,
well.
I wore my expensive lipstick. So,
You're not looking at your lips, looking at your beautiful blouses, though.
no,
Thank
that's
you.
true.
Thank
That
you.
is beautiful. So, if you have joined us, you have found Farmhouse Fabrics, Gab and Gush, and Connie Palmer is here with us, and my name is Sally. And so, we're glad you found
We're
us.
so happy you're here.
Yeah.
We have a lot to say. We know things.
Yeah, that's right. We've had a busy morning
Yes.
because we had a friend visit from Florida.
Yes.
Drove all the way from Florida and
Shopped and left
shopped
again.
and then is
Drove
driving
back.
all the way back to Florida.
Now that's something.
She's pretty special.
She is very special.
Yeah, yeah. So that was very, very fun. And then Connie has been working on some things. Do we have stuff that needs to move? Okay.
I mean, anybody moves on the other side of the camera, we're like,
what's going on
Yeah.
over here? What's happening? If that breaks,
Evidently
then we're
our-
in trouble.
Well, I don't want to be in trouble.
Are we just showing too much stuff?
Yeah,
I'm going to show this.
okay.
That's going to be part of our conversation.
Carry on. Carry on.
I'm trying to bring her back. Like,
Oh my goodness.
I know.
You know, Connie and I have known each other for now.
I,
How many years has it been?
it's been a lot
Like-
of years. Probably 40.
Yeah, I was going to say 30, but probably could be
Probably-
40.
prob-
Could be 40.
Pretty close to 40.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And
Truly is.
and you know, she can still create things of amazing beauty, and
Ugh.
so we'll say, hey, what can you make out of this? And so then she starts sewing it, and then you're like, you know what, I want to change this up a little bit, and then
Right.
she sews another one.
But
But
you
I'm
know-
going to change that one up a little bit, and so then
We end up with 3.
we have 3.
Same thing.
So-
Different, but the same thing.
Yeah, different but the same.
But you know, your crew here too. Everybody in here, they'll say, "Look what I saw.
Oh,
This, you know," and they'll say, "Oh, we've got fabric in it." So it's a collaboration.
yeah, it
It
is.
really is.
It
Not
is.
just me. Okay, there's a lot going on. Everybody has a good idea, and it all comes together.
Well, and plus, I mean, I do love it when people share their
Yes.
makes on
Yes.
Facebook and Instagram and that kind of thing. And so when you send us pictures of things you've made, isn't that fun? I mean, because I know Connie has. You can contact her on Facebook under
Connie Palmer Sewing,
Connie Palmer Sewing.
and I also have a YouTube, Connie
Mm-hmm.
Palmer Sewing. I'm Connie Palmer, and I know things. That's what I'm going to start saying.
That's her tagline.
That's my tagline.
I like that, Connie.
It's just, I know things. And I want you to know those things.
I know.
See, I want them to know
And you're
those
going to
things.
want to know them
Yeah.
because Connie's had a lot of experience in not only just personal sewing, but has taught classes all around the world.
Yes. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
in her classes, we heard so many times from people that said, "Oh, she helped me through. Oh, I made the biggest mistake."
But-
And we're gonna get her working on like if it's a mistake, it's something you can creatively. How do I fix it?
How do
It's
I
like
fix
how
it?
do
So
I
we
fix
thought
it?
we'd do a new series. How do I fix
We're
it?
gonna have a new series called "How Do I Fix It?"
Yeah, I think that's a great one.
I do
because you
too.
know, people in the class, I would rather they make a mistake in the class. You know, I can get them out of it, and
Yeah.
it shows them
Yeah.
more than if they didn't make the mistake.
That's
Because
true.
then when they go home, and make the mistake. They don't know how to
Right.
fix it.
And it's
So-
like, how come this doesn't look like Connie?
Right.
Something's not right here.
But I make mistakes all the time. And one of the dresses, I made a boo-boo. You know, so there you go. You just
You
go
made
on.
a boo-boo?
I always,
Connie that knows things. Makes
I know
boo-boos?
things, and now I know how to get out of them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
There's a difference.
Yeah. So before we even get started, I want Connie to tell you about some two exciting classes that are
Yes.
coming up. And in fact, I heard from your friend from Australia that's coming to teach, and she
did.
said the package should arrive today. Oh, in fact, we probably didn't tell the girls it might arrive today. It might arrive while we're here
her
because
kids,
they said
yeah.
between 11:30 and 2 or something like that. And so the kits will be here. It's not a Farmhouse fabric. It's not a Farmhouse fabrics class. It's a Connie Palmer class, and it's not even in our building, but it's on our property.
It's real, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Connie Palmer and Lisa Maddox.
Yeah.
We're doing a class together. Totally different. I mean, like I do
one is
machine work, she does
one
handwork,
hands.
but she just accommodated me a place to have it
So yeah,
because
it's-
I just couldn't find.
So
a
if
place.
you have questions, and we've had a lot of people that say they have questions,
just
the
email
person
me.
to contact is Connie Palmer.
It's
because
me.
She's got answers.
They don't know.
because she knows things.
I know things.
Right.
So there you go.
But Connie, tell us about your class coming up, because it's going to be Huntsville also, and then
Yes.
and here.
Huntsville is first, and Lisa is teaching October 18th and 19th, and her class will be at the Hilton Garden Inn. And then I'll be teaching the 20th and the 21st, and I'll be at S&R Sewing. They always accommodate us real well. It's a machine store, so it's a lot easier to do things there. And I'll show you the pictures of the projects in just a minute. And we need people for Huntsville. I have seats. I need people in them. I need butts. Butts for the seats.
She's our first one to comment today and a few times. And she first says that's why a seam ripper is your best friend.
That's the truth.
Oh,
You got that
right.
straight.
But she also wants to know what they need to bring.
Oh,
for
to
the
the
class.
class.
Okay, they were sending out an email. They sent out an email. It came from Wendy McClelland, I think. So they might look in your...
Check your email.
Huh?
Check
Yeah.
your email.
Check your email. Look under your spam, too, because somebody said theirs was under their spam.
Oh boy,
So,
because they sent it
And-
this week, right?
yeah, they sent it this week. All else fails, then you email me and I'll forward it to you.
Mhm.
So how's that? That way you'll know what you need to bring. So that's Alabama. And then South Carolina, I'll be teaching on the 25th and the 26th.
And what days of the week? That's a Saturday and Sunday.
It is. And Lisa is the 27th and 28th, so that'd be Monday and Tuesday.
Mhm.
And let's see. And you don't have to sign up for both classes. You can sign up for one or the other or both.
Mhm.
This year we didn't combine them. Last year we combined them. And, there's some people that only want to do handwork. I get that. And there's some people that only want to do machine. That would be me. No, because I took her class. I loved it. I mean, it's just so easy.
Yeah.
It's
You-
really fun. But here's the projects. So, this is the pillow that I'm doing. No, wait a minute.
I'm going to bring it close here, and then
Okay.
we'll go to the overhead. The overhead is going to be for Facebook and YouTube, but
Okay.
the camera we use for Instagram does not have an overhead. So let's go to the overhead and show them this
Sure.
close up. What I do with my long-handled reacher? Here it is.
It's hard to organize a class face to face anymore. It really is hard. And when you have people coming out from overseas, anywhere, it's we need people.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And people are asking for, look how pretty that is. Let's get closer. People are asking
That is pretty.
for more face-to-face classes, and
Right.
so when you have an opportunity, it's pretty awesome to be able to take advantage
Yeah,
of
for
it.
sure.
All right, well, I'm going to get a little closer to that. This is Connie's project.
This is so fun.
This is so
I mean,
pretty.
it really is. It's pretty, and it's not that hard.
And there are a lot of techniques in this, aren't
There
there,
really
Connie?
are. There's a lot of techniques, and you could use them for a lot of different things.
Yeah, not.
Linda says hello from Tennessee, and Zelma says hi, Connie.
Hi, Z.
All right. So then
And then we'll
I'm
just,
gonna go let you. We'll show
Sure.
Instagram first.
and Lisa's is a garden. What was it called? Garden something. I'm sorry.
Isn't that terrible?
I tore off the paper that had it on there. But it's really pretty. We had it here a
Yeah,
couple
we
weeks
did.
ago.
We had the actual.
kit. It's a wall hanging. It's just fabulous. The techniques on it to me are just incredible. Like that watermelon. Remember the watermelon we
Yes.
She made the
yeah,
little-
it was. And then I'm just gonna hold this up for
Okay.
them while you're looking where you're talking about
Yeah.
this one also. They can see.
little different buttons and some crocheted things they put on there.
And she comes with kits,
Oh
right?
yeah, it's
and
those
then
all
they
in
can
the
add
kit.
to it.
Yeah, they can add to it. You can add all kinds of stuff. If you have old things, bring some with you, because you
Oh,
might
right.
want to add it to it.
That's right. Things that are special to you.
Right.
Even if you had buttons or things like that were special.
Exactly.
See now the overhead they can see this.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cute?
It's so pretty.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just so. Look at all the little buckles.
yeah, they're
It's just so
great.
clever.
And the vintage buttons that came.
And see, these are just like an old pillowcase or a tablecloth that they've cut
oh,
up.
like because that way you can use your cutters.
Right. Some
Yeah,
that
when
has a
you're
big
making
hole in
this,
it that
right.
you can't fix.
I
So
know
there you
there's
go.
so many times that you can see a beautiful linen
Right.
that
it's got-
has embroidery on it, and you're like, oh,
So then you just need to go ahead and get it.
yeah,
It's a estate sale.
yeah, that you do.
Yeah. So, but they're both really fun. We would love to have you. Please, please,
And
please. It's
both
not
classes,
too late. Yeah, it's not too late. It's coming close.
That is.
And again, get a hold of me if
Mhm,
you have a question. Email me, and I'll answer it.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I'll
No.
answer it.
All
How we
right.
doing?
Let's. Well, you want to start with the first dress and
Sure.
kind of discuss
Okay,
that,
and
and
go
then
down from
and
there.
yeah.
This was the boo-boo.
All right.
Well, it wasn't a bad boo-boo, but
It was a struggle. It was a
it
struggle.
was a struggle, and I wasn't happy with it. So when Connie's not happy with
Yeah,
it,
hold it.
We have
now
to
they
do
can
it
really
over
see
again,
it, and
you
then
know.
we'll go to the overhead in a minute.
because I thought I don't want to have to involve other people in
Writing up directions,
right.
like if we were making a kit.
But there was so much that went wrong with this trim.
Mm-hmm.
I love this trim, and I use it all the time. But I finally had to sew the pleat all the way down to the bottom because sewing it under here,
Didn't make it
this.
just stand straight out
and it
toward.
didn't stand straight out, but then when you got to the hem, you've taken a tiny pleat in your pleat.
That's right.
So
like back here.
yeah. So
Yeah.
how do you hem it? So now I had to
Yeah.
just go ahead and sew the pleat down. So I didn't want to involve anybody in that. If
Yeah.
you want to try that, it's okay. It looks pretty.
Yeah.
That's not the issue.
Oh,
The
hold on,
issue
so
was
you can-
I didn't want to make y'all work so hard.
Well, plus we would all been explaining.
Yeah.
Like,
And you
what
would have
do I
been
do
at our
now?
doorstep
What do
going,
I do now? What do I do
Where's
now?
Connie?
Because it's cute this way,
Oh,
and
yeah, I
I'm
love
sure
it.
one of my granddaughters is going to look
I love it.
adorable in this.
I'd
I'm
love it.
thinking June can wear
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
I just love it. But
The applique design came from
applique for kids.
Joy Welch.
Joy Welch. And it's so easy. It's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Patricia Hoffman says, "Aren't mistakes just happy little accidents?"
They are. It's
Where'd you get that from, Patricia?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I decided. I came back. I brought the dress back, and I said to Christy,
We got to start over.
"We're starting over." And then I got involved in. Oh, that's pretty too.
So this.
Well, let's
then-
go back
oh,
with the
okay.
green.
All right.
So I changed the green to a different trim. That's all. So I decided that if I just sewed it down and back up, I kind of framed the embroidery. And so this is a little trim.
I
What's
love
the dress
this.
pattern.
What?
It's
Really?
Lizette by Children's Corner. And I used the little puff sleeve and the Peter Pan collar.
And so this is Garden Pin Dot fabric
Yep.
made into the the bias band and the piping, and
Also my bias band
yeah,
in
bias
here.
band on the inside.
And then my facing on the back, I used the pin dot also.
oh, that's cute.
So it does look cute,
Look
doesn't
at
it?
that. Yeah.
You just add.
All right,
all
so
those
I'm
things
going to go to
add.
the overhead so they can
Yeah.
see that more closely.
Okay.
I'll flip that dress around towards you.
Sure.
Let's see, we're picking up all my junk
Sure.
here. I think that black. We'll get this to this later. This looks like something for a barmaid.
Well, in a minute you'll see
A
it was not.
saloon girl. I got my saloon girl stuff over here.
So anyway,
Ooh, that's
You've
pretty.
been watching westerns?
Yeah, westerns. I'm thinking
see
of
that just that I just
Gunsmoke,
I
right?
took this trim and I just went to the iron and folded
Oh.
that down like that. So now it looks like it had entree with,
Yeah, yeah.
floss in it, doesn't
does.
it?
Yes, it does.
and then I just butted it up next
Oh
to
my
the plate.
goodness, that's
So it-
exactly what it looks like.
There you go. So it was a lot
Oh,
easier.
It looks like
It gave you the same
yes.
look,
Oh, I never
right?
even thought of it that way.
See,
Yes,
it gave you the same look. It just a whole lot easier.
man. Yeah, that does look exactly like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, this stuff is
It's so
adorable.
pretty. It's just adorable. It's just adorable.
We also have it where it's
I love
like
that one
the
too.
and it's not really a ruffle, but it looks like a ruffle.
Yeah,
And where it's got it on both sides.
and you could
You
do the
could
same
do it.
thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And just,
It's like a galloon, I guess you'd call it.
yeah. I mean, you could.
Oh, the kits are here.
Yay!
Is that? Okay, I'm just.
Yippee! Now we
She's
can
like,
start
"Where are we gonna
breathing
put it?"
again.
Yeah.
Let's sit it down.
Did you have to? Did you have to sign for anything? Good.
So that's the trim on that.
What bin was that in?
This is RB 47, and this is 48. 47, 48.
So how'd y'all like that? I mean, I think that's a good fix.
It is a good fix.
For have it sort of look the same.
So how'd you decide? Like how far down? You just looked at, like eyeballed it?
Okay.
Eyeballed it, right?
Good idea. First off, I printed off my design on my printer.
Okay.
I always do that.
Okay. I'm gonna go where they can see you talking. Okay.
I printed off my design on the printer because I always do that because then I can kind of place it where see where I want. So I actually laid it on the pattern. I didn't lay it on the dress yet because I didn't have it cut out.
Right.
And I
Oh, on,
figured out,
on your pattern piece.
yeah. So I just figured out how far from the neck to the center. I think it was about 4.5 inches. And I like that. You didn't want it. I didn't want it too far up.
Right.
I didn't want it too far down. So then when I put the trim on, I wanted it there.
Yeah.
So I drew a line with my chalk pen across there. I knew it was coming down here, across there, back up.
And so this just follows that first pleat.
It
and that
follows the
pleat is
first
sewn,
pleat.
Isn't that
Yeah.
pleat sewn down a
Pleat,
little ways?
it's already, well, it was only
Not
sewn
all
to
the
here.
way. Okay. Yeah.
And I needed to go down further, so I
Yeah.
did sew that one down a
Right.
little further.
Right.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. I mean, it's not in the way of,
Because it looks like I'm gonna go back to the overhead so you
Uh-huh.
can see. It all.
Billy says love it.
Yeah.
And Laura says I love those dresses.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, that's so cute because it looks like you would almost have a set-in piece.
Right.
Totally not.
Totally not.
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like.
And because this really frames it out,
It does.
and you could do a monogram here or something too.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It'd be
definitely.
beautiful, and you could still frame it out with
Yeah.
something. That's cute.
Well, I really
Well,
liked it.
This has always been one of my favorite little
Mine
trims.
too. So I was glad to be able to use
Yeah,
it.
it's vintage, but it's really
Yeah.
white and
Yeah.
pretty. The red and white is really, really good. Really pretty. I'll show it again, the overhead. The one here.
You're stabbing me.
Oh.
She's stabbing my fat. Actually,
I'm so sorry. I'm poking her right in the belly. I'm like, this right here.
the belly sticks out first.
No, I wasn't even thinking about that. But anyway, that's cute. This would be cute on a strap too,
It sure would.
over like a little
Yeah.
sundress and that
You
kind
could
of
even
thing.
sew it on top of a piece of ribbon.
Yep. Oh
it
yeah,
really-
that's pretty.
Yeah. There's so many things.
I know.
So many
it's
things.
neat. I love trims. I
Yeah.
think they're so cool.
Yeah.
So this is like that little. It's a clover chalk marker, And we do carry that.
It's right here, and it
Yeah.
also comes. You can buy a. I put my hands
Oh,
right
a
in the middle.
refill?
You can also get a refill.
Yeah.
And you just screw it in. You don't have to pour it anymore.
Oh, did you used to have to
So
pour it and it would
yeah.
get everywhere?
Yeah. So I'm not good at that.
Ah.
So and it's
Yeah.
and I'm going to show you how I marked a lot of the stuff. I marked the buttonholes with that.
Oh, do you
on
really?
Here. Yeah, because
Oh.
it brushes right off.
Wow.
Now, I'm not going to say now. I'm telling you, white is okay. I'm not telling you blue or pink is okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So don't call me back
Right.
and say, I couldn't get the pink out or I can't get the blue out. I didn't say blue or pink. Right? I said,
You better
white.
listen. Better listen. Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
But it really does.
Okay.
It really. Oops.
Okay, we're gonna do this so you can see what she's doing here.
Got something underneath here. But it does a really fine line.
Oh, it does a fine
Yeah,
line.
very
Yes,
fine
it
line.
does.
Let's see.
Fine as it. Oh yeah. My goodness.
It'll come right out. Can't do it too far ahead.
Oh.
Move your stuff around.
Oh, because then it'll be gone, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, but look at that.
Wow.
But it's a, you could go right up next to a ruler or anything because
Yeah.
it's got that
It's
little.
got a little roller.
Yeah,
Doesn't it have a roller
exactly.
disc or something
Yep.
like that?
So that is invaluable to
Oh,
me.
that's nice. That's nice.
So then this wasn't enough.
Yeah.
You know. I had.
Because she saw something else cute.
I did.
Couldn't help it. She couldn't help it, people.
I couldn't help myself.
She just gets too excited.
I get too excited with things. Where am I at?
So
up here.
we'll. Oh yeah, go forwards first.
Check this out.
Oh man.
Isn't that the cutest thing? And I said to Sally today, I said, actually, you could do this whole same thing with a strawberry if you wanted it for summer.
Because
Or a
we live in the
watermelon.
south, and so you
Our
know,
weather is,
yeah, it's like 89 degrees. So
yeah.
we're gonna wear seersucker for a long, long time.
And so will Florida, so
Yeah.
will Hawaii,
Yeah. So will Texas
Texas.
and
There's a lot of people who
Louisiana
need.
and all that.
But isn't
So
it
don't
sweet?
think we're crazy.
No,
but
I'm not.
this was a really cute design and a cute combination.
Yeah.
It's like if it's cute, we don't really care what the fabric is.
No, we don't. And there was one little detail on here that I do want to mention,
Okay.
and that was with the placket,
Oh.
sewing it down.
Okay.
I
Okay.
thought this was interesting.
All right. So I'm gonna go to the overhead while
Okay.
she's showing you this. All right.
There's a placket in the back that is on both sides. I'm not going to go into how the placket is made. We're not doing that today.
This is a harder one.
Yeah. You see how?
Oh.
So I thought, well, I need to stitch it down. You know, because I mean, immediately I think I need to stitch the window.
Mhm.
But when you get down here where it's thick, because I did put interfacing, because I knew I had to put my buttons and buttonholes on there. See that bump?
Oh yeah.
So you can see
Yeah.
where I
Right
sewed
here.
it down.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Right. I know
I'm
what
gonna
you're
do
saying. Yeah.
Now, so I didn't do it on this one. See the
Oh
difference?
yeah. Smooth.
That placket's not going anywhere with the buttons and the
right.
buttonholes.
And then also you've got your stay
Yeah,
stitch right here
It's
too.
not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I say,
Yeah, you're right.
so I just used machine
Well,
stitch.
then you didn't even tack this
No,
down
I didn't.
anywhere, not even on the edges.
Yeah, I just sewed it on the machine. I mean, here on this side. Duh.
Oh, okay.
See,
okay.
I just sewed it down on
Yes,
the machine,
yeah, like-
so it's not gonna.
You turn
the
your
raw
edges
edge,
under.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you had a serger, you could do the serger
Yeah.
or whatever you wanted to do. But I think that's very important. Fact.
Well, that you're right.
I don't like that. And I wouldn't be. It would be awful on the corduroy.
Well, it really show on the
Yeah,
corduroy.
really
Like
show.
it doesn't really show on here on
No.
the sides, but it does show at the bottom.
It does show on the bottom, and I don't like that.
I'm gonna back it up just a tiny bit so they can see all the flaws.
Maggie said Connie is the queen of gadgets.
No,
You're right.
She does like gadgets. That's really true.
It makes your
Sally's
sewing
absolutely
easier.
Adorable, Connie.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
That's
y'all.
sweet.
'Cause I was just working away this week.
I see that. So when you make piping,
Yes.
well, how do you make your piping?
I cut it by a strip,
Mm-hmm.
probably about 1.5 or so inches wide, and then I put the cording
Mm-hmm.
in there, and I use mini piping foot. A lot of the machines will have a mini piping foot. It has just
Oh.
a small groove. Now you can use a zipper foot, or you can use a
Pin tuck foot.
pin tuck foot, but then you have to move the needle around a lot, and
So you do it with a mini piping foot.
it's fabulous. It
So
goes
is
so
it
fast.
different from a zipper foot? Does it?
Yeah,
it's
it
actually
looks
got
like a
gr-
foot. It looks like a foot, and it has
So
a groove.
it holds the piping in that groove.
Yes, and the groove is
Oh.
over on the left, which I like because your needle's going to come down straight.
Right.
So you might have to move the needle over a little bit sometimes if you want to get a little closer,
Mhm.
but you don't have to move it all over the place.
Well, I
I love that foot.
before I knew I don't know about I don't know about that foot, but I could see that I could use that.
I see you good.
But somebody showed me like years and years ago about using the pin tuck
Sure,
foot.
it
And
works.
that works great for
Yeah.
me because before that I was using a zipper foot.
And that's harder.
That's horrible.
That's the harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it shoves it over.
Right.
You know, you can't keep it. You can't hold your piping down
Right.
and sew, and
Right.
it's just
It's the
moving it
hardest.
over. It's like
It's the hardest one.
yeah,
So
it's terrible.
anyway,
So I mean, I thought I died and gone to heaven when I was using using the
Exactly.
pin tuck foot, you know. But I'll have to look for
I think Baby Lock has two. They have one. The one that I like is the one that has the groove on the left. They have another one that's center position.
yeah.
I don't like that one because it's a very stubby foot, and so your fabric sometimes will
Oh, it
curl
shoves.
around it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you have to move the needle around all the time.
right.
You know, because the cording is in the middle.
Well, I
It's
need,
all in what you get used to.
I need to
tell you
get
what.
my machine serviced because some of my lights don't work in there.
I saw that.
Yeah. And I only remember.
How I know she remembers where it needs to
I
be.
remember where it needs to be
Yeah.
by how it feels,
Yeah.
but I can't see where my needle is. I can't
Right.
see it move, you know, and I
Right.
can't see how wide the zigzag is, and I can't. And so I use it all the time, but I don't want to take it and get it.
She doesn't want to part with it.
I don't want to part with
I
it.
know it's terrible.
And so,
Because
yeah,
sometimes
it's bad.
they fix them and they can't get them back real quick to because
Yeah.
they have a lot of other people that.
Yeah, they have people that.
Can I pick it
are
up
just
tomorrow?
As desperate
No.
as you. But when I had to, I fixed a dress for Emma, one of my granddaughters, for the homecoming dance, and it's very cute, and I'll show it to you later. But she came and it was she's a redhead, and it was blue, really pretty blues, and well, I'll hold it up,
Yeah.
but we can talk about it later. Anyway, but the colors, look at how pretty
Oh,
these
it's
colors
beautiful.
are. It looked great. And I thought, oh, nice. And so she said, I just feel like it needs to be taken in about an inch down here. And I'm like, it hangs loose. It looks good to me. But honestly, you know, I pinched it and it's
Yeah.
like, it did look better. It did
Because
look
they
better.
feel funny then. It like.
But guess what? It was an invisible zipper in there with,
Couple problems going on
Yeah.
there.
and you know, I'm not that good at invisible zippers. I don't really like them because I don't do them often enough. But years ago, I bought a Bernina invisible zipper foot, which was like $100,000, you know, and never opened it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to pull that zipper foot out.
I'm going to use
So
that
then
bad
I
boy.
got that thing and I sewed that up. Well, I sewed it way too close to the teeth and then I couldn't zip it.
Ah.
And so I had to pick it out again, you know, so then I needed.
And we can't see.
Yes! Yes!
I know.
So Chrissy said, use one of our magnifiers. And it was
Lighted magnifier.
a lighted magnifier. I'm like, that would work if I could figure out, like, does the light go on top of the magnifier? And which goes here and which goes here and where do I clip it to? And she was just dying.
Gosh.
And, but I never did quite get the hang of that. But I had to pick that thing out again, you know, and then I went back and the part that was too close, I hand stitched that part. I was like, I'm not doing this one again. It's probably it's taken me longer than probably to fix her homecoming,
You're right.
walk on the field homecoming dress like crazy. So
I'm
we've
looking
got
for
a
my stuff and
technique.
then I see.
We got
Yeah,
a
I got
technique.
a couple techniques.
Yeah.
One is how to mark these pleats.
Oh, how do you mark your pleats? I know what I do.
Okay, great.
Probably.
We're not going to
is the
talk to
hardest.
her. We're not going to. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I use. No, you're not kidding. I use Taylor tacks,
Okay, there you go. That's a good
but that takes way longer than what.
one. What
Connie
I'm
would
going to
do.
say.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is on this Lizette dress, you know, all the lines are on your pattern.
I want to know what they're laughing.
I know,
at.
I do too.
You don't.
Uh oh.
Okay.
Did somebody say something awful?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay, good.
Oh, are you sure?
Oh,
I'm sure.
You got to remember so you can tell us.
No, but Deborah Hollis says, love this. Always learning something new. And Ann Dixon says, once you use a mini piping foot, there's no going
there's
back.
no going
Oh.
back. Honest to God,
Wow.
there's no going back. I mean, it's like,
So I need
woo,
one too.
you need one. I bought two because I
Man,
lost one, then I
yeah.
found it. So anyway, back to
Okay,
the
yeah.
back to the pleats. On the pattern, all the lines are on there for the pleats.
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to do is figure out how far the lines are from your folds. So that's what I did. You know,
Oh, I
do
never
you see
even
what I'm
thought
saying?
of it that way. That because they're straight all the way down straight.
Yes,
They don't
are.
angle
They
out.
don't
do
angle out. They do not angle out.
Yeah. Smart.
So
Smart.
now I use my fabric folding pen.
Oh.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
this was like helped me so much.
I've seen you do this.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
amazing to
We
me.
saw a crowd gather.
Yes,
Yeah.
we saw our crowd gather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the man said, "Could you tell her to stop talking?
Yeah.
Life's
When
spending
we-
too much money."
His wife was watching, and every single notion that Connie demoed,
Could you
his
tell her
wife
to-
bought.
Could I pay her to
That's
stop
what
talking?
he said. He wanted to pay Connie to stop talking because his wife bought every
Oh,
single
gosh.
notion. That was funny.
Okay. So anyway, you're gonna use a ruler and your fabric folding pen.
Well, how do you find your first line?
Well, you measure over. I measured over from the center. Okay, your center.
Oh, okay.
It was. I can tell you it was 2.5 inches on either side of the center.
Okay,
The
yeah.
first fold is about 5 inches on the size 6.
Okay.
So that was 2.5 inches from the center.
mhm.
And then you have that line. Then you can measure over to the next
Yeah.
fold.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. So we're just going to pretend like
Yeah.
And you take your your fabric folding pen, and you can see when I get done, there's going to be a
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
watermark. Now the only other thing is now just fold it. On corduroy, you're going to have to put something on top of this.
Oh, to hold it.
Yeah, I had a Teflon sheet at
Yeah.
home, but you also can use
Oh,
this.
you roll it.
Telling you, just can't believe it.
Oh,
But see, it will leave a mark too, so
yeah.
you gotta be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
But there is a crease. So you have to be careful
Oh,
with
wow.
anything.
But
Usually,
with a Teflon sheet, you could
just
put
put it
that
right
on
over
and-
there
and
you
then
press
roll it, right?
and that's it.
or you
You
press
don't,
it.
you
Then
don't even have
press
to
it.
use that. when you
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all.
Oh,
Is
that's-
that the wrong or right side?
That's the right side.
This is the right side of the corduroy. Now, if you wanted to do the other part of the fold, you'd have to do it here because you're going to fold it this way. You know, like if
Right.
the inside fold.
Yeah.
I did do some of those, but then
Yeah.
so that would have to be on that side. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that thing works good. It's the best.
Because you can use the fabric folding pen, if you not even go to the ironing board, right?
Correct.
And you
Yeah.
would you'd put it down, and then, like if you were in a class,
Yeah.
you could finger pinch it.
Yeah.
And it would be folded.
There's some seams that I did that were kind of bulky.
Yeah. You did
I
this?
yeah. Right, and see, my finger pressed it open,
Oh.
and then used
Oh,
the
right,
roller.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the roller wouldn't be so good to
Right,
use on this corduroy right here.
Yeah.
Now, see, when I was rolling mine, I had a what do you call it? Wool mat or
Oh,
a piece
yes,
of wool.
yeah,
I have a
yeah,
wool
yeah.
from your pressing
Uh-huh,
partners.
yeah.
I have that, so
It
this
softens
is,
it.
yeah, this is a hard,
Uh-huh.
hard thing here.
Right.
So, but I'll tell you what, that works. I promise you.
Yeah, look at that. That's a nice crisp
Yeah.
pleat.
So you just go along and do them all.
That's a good idea.
Then we have
Where's your lid? Oh, it's
it's on.
on here. Where are my glasses? Oh, they're on my face.
Where's my phone?
Yeah, in my pocket.
I'm on it. That's where
Yeah.
I've done that. I will own up to that. I've been on my phone, so I can't
And you
find
can't
my
find my phone, and we're talking on it. Yeah,
phone. You're embarrassed
I know.
just talking to the person. Because you know they're going,
I'm looking everywhere for my
Lord.
phone. Well, what are you talking on? Christy's
Oh,
phone.
dear. All right, now we're going to talk about the curved hem real quick.
Okay,
I think I can do this speedily
you're fine.
because it's an A-line dress, really,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole center of the dress is flat. You know, I mean, it's straight, and then it starts curving out.
Yep.
Right, so you
Yeah,
can kind of
because
see.
when it's A-line, then
Yeah.
it curves.
See how it's straight and then
Yes. Yep.
da-da.
So that would be like the center back.
Right, that's the center back.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the center front.
Yep.
So, you had your seams though, like this is the last thing you're doing is the hem.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is, see if I
Now
can
let you
turn
slide
it
over a little bit this way so
This
they can.
way?
Yep.
I pressed up the bottom as the hem. You don't want a big hem, like a 6-inch hem. That's not going to work.
Right.
It's going to show up. Bad, bad, bad.
Because a shaped hem is going to be
This is
it'll
bigger
be
on the
yeah,
outside.
yeah, it's bigger, and then you have to pull it. You have to gather it in to make
Right.
it fit. You know,
Right.
if it's too deep, it's like clunky.
Yeah, so they only call for a 2-inch hem, like 2 1/4. Well, a
Mhm.
quarter of it is folding up
Yeah.
to the wrong side.
Mhm.
Once I fold it up, then I'm going to run 2 rows of gathering threads across. I just kind of eye this up, like where's the curve, where's the straight part? You see where that straight part is? I don't need to go all the way over here.
Mhm.
I cannot give you a definite
Great.
amount. You'll know.
There's a whole lot of eyeballing going
Whole lot
on
of
here.
eyeball. Now I did put mine over too far, and I just took some of them out because I
Mhm,
thought, well, that's crazy. So I have 2 rows of gathered threads, and I want you to notice that one of them is really, really close to the edge because you want no humpy bumpies in there.
Yeah.
And this is not. This is only about 4.5 stitch length. You don't want too long the stitch length because the longer the stitch length is, the bigger the bumps are going to
Oh,
be.
that's true. I see that.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this kind of helps them go together.
And what kind of thread do we use?
You have to use a polyester thread.
Yeah.
You'll be very angry.
Yeah, because it's strong.
So
It's
now we've got
strong.
our gathering threads in
Mhm.
there. Do you have a piece of cardboard or something?
Uh,
Oh, there's a board over there.
Where's the board?
There
You
was
see
a
a
lace
board?
shaping board right there. I see it.
Oh, the lace shaping? Yeah, I give you a lace shaping board.
I just want a pin in it. So the first thing, am I in the middle here? The first thing you're going to do is
Here we go.
turn your hem up. And you're only going to pin
You can come a little bit closer.
towards the fold. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can really tell at this point, you see, you can tell this is the straight area and this is starts the curve.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all see that?
They can, I think. Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm going to use my hot ruler. That stays at my ironing board all the time. I need 2 inches, so I just put it up 2 inches. And then you go to the next one. And you can see what's starting to happen here is now you can kind of see where this gathering thing
Right.
is going on, right?
Yep.
So I've got the other side pinned. Now, I don't ever hold anything up in my hand to gather. I always pin it down to a board. I only do half at a time.
You do that with lace shaping too?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take the top 2. This is immaterial to the,
Mm-hmm.
take 2 threads. And I've got to get that to lay down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you can see you don't want to be way out here because
Right.
then you've just got a lot
too
of
much
stuff
to
to do.
pull.
But you see how
It
it's
eases
easier
it. Yeah, it
to
eases
have
it
it
in.
pinned down
Yeah.
because I'm going towards
Oh, I
that.
see it. Yep.
See that?
Yes.
So now you can just kind of move them around a little bit. But you see how the humpy bumpies aren't so humpy
Yeah,
bumpy?
because otherwise you'd have pleats in your hem, and I know
Yes.
you've had pleats before
Yes.
to try and
there's
take it
there's
up.
going to be a little bit of a pleat.
Yeah,
There's nothing you can do
Right.
about that, but this is going to make it lay a lot
Mhm.
flatter.
Yeah.
Because now when you press it,
right.
oh, you can't see that on this corduroy.
No, not at all.
Let's show that. So
Okay.
see?
Oh yeah, that looks good.
So I just used green thread to run the gathering
Mhm.
thread. I used white so you could see it, but yeah. I mean, you still,
That's right.
but that gets it flat.
And it looks pretty. I mean,
Yeah.
really, really pretty on here.
Yeah. So that's the trick to that.
Learn something new.
Yeah.
If that means anything to anybody.
Pull the other side. I think it's
Okay.
kind of fun.
Sure. Okay.
It is.
It's fun to watch.
Okay. Grab these two.
But I
threads.
understand now why you would, because it does remind me of lace shaping.
Yes. It really is the same thing.
Because
'Cause
you do
the curve-
pin one side,
Yeah.
and then you shape the
Shape
side
the other
that's
side.
smaller.
So
That's a fantastic way to do the hem. Love that technique, really.
Good.
Thank you,
Thank
Billy.
you.
and so you can just straighten it right
Yeah.
back out. And you see what I mean about not having too long of gathering threads because those
It makes
bumps,
tiny little tiny.
Yeah. And the other thing is, we don't agree on this, but it's okay. There's a lot of things we don't agree on.
Well,
Is I pull the top thread and not the bobbin thread because it makes, and if you look at it,
I don't agree with it, but it's all
okay.
right. But I would
See-
want to pull the top thread
See the
on this.
see how the bottom is bumpier, where now the top is flat because once you pull that top thread, all your fabric goes below that thread and gives you a flat surface.
But that's because you're tightening this thread.
That's it.
But
yeah.
if you were pulling the other one, then that would be tight.
But this will be bumpy.
But if I was doing this,
Yeah.
I would make this my bobbin thread because I want to see what I'm pulling as I'm pulling it up.
Yeah.
So then it would be
Either way.
it'd be the same.
Either way.
Because
yeah.
because I've thought about you guys
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
that. But
Here's why I usually do the top thread. Because if somebody wants to pull, they've pulled the top thread, put a skirt in, and they draw everything up with the bobbin thread.
mm-hmm,
You know, that's what we were taught. Pull everything up with the bobbin thread. Sew your dress up.
mm-hmm.
Now that you're looking at the front and it's all done, you have a thread that's showing. You know, usually there's another thread that's showing, one of your basting threads. And you go to pull that out. Now you're going to grab the top thread because that's what you're looking at. And that's when they lock up. And you have to pick that out then.
Well, why would you do that? if you were thinking,
But you don't think, see? You're not thinking about
I
it.
wouldn't pull it that way up.
Yeah.
Because you're going to pull the one that you've been pulling on.
But they don't do that. So that's why I always just
Well,
say to
they
my
should do that.
They should do that, but they don't. So that's
Sally
why
doesn't like to lose.
yeah.
I'm not losing this argument.
I'm not losing either. So when I teach my students, I say, it's just easier for me to explain to them if we go right side, right side, right side. So you're running them on the right side, you're pulling them up from the right side, and you're pulling them out from the right side. Then they can remember.
But here's
Or
the
you could do
bad
wrong
thing.
side, wrong side, wrong side.
Yes. The hard thing though is like if you're attaching that gathered skirt to the top, you're pulling a thread that you can't see, because you're pulling the side that you can't see. You're pulling the top thread, but you're.
Well, I pull mine up on a flat surface.
Oh, you
I
do it
don't-
here first.
I don't.
Oh, I pin mine. I divide it in fours,
Yeah.
pin it, and then
Yeah.
and pull it to
See, I
fit
lay it
the
out
thing.
like this, and then I would do this whole thing
Okay.
out flat. We just
And
do
we're
it two
all
different
gonna
ways.
get a beautiful
And you know what? We're all going to get the same thing. I just need her to do wrong side, wrong side, wrong side.
I'm
And then
still
it'll
gonna
work.
do it my way.
And then but your way will work if
Yeah.
you're doing wrong side, wrong
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
wrong
I
side.
am.
It's when you switch sides.
But I'm doing it the
lock
way
up.
my mom taught me.
That's okay. I know things. I'm Connie Palmer and I know things.
Alright, we got two questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
requests.
It's okay.
Susie said, I just came on. It came on. Maybe can she see the whole dress?
Again.
Sure.
No, you got to join us at 1 o'clock.
Jeez.
And then Patricia wants to know what hem stitch you used to keep the hem up.
I didn't. I just hand stitched it.
You want to show us exactly how you do
Nope,
that?
I do not.
But have you ever been? It's like I look at people's different ways of hemming,
I know it's.
and they're so interesting because sometimes they catch it and you can see, you
Right.
bring it up and you catch it and you can see this one line going across. Sometimes you run it through they run it through the fold and then do a little catch. I like seeing the different ways
Yeah, I do
people
too.
hem. Yeah.
But I just.
But sometimes if I think it ain't gonna show, I'll do it on my machine.
That's what I do. But I knew it was going to show on the
Yeah,
corridor.
we're gonna be looking at this, people.
So-
So we're gonna be doing some handwork.
Right.
This pattern is the
Lizette.
Children's Corner Lizette. So here we are. Isn't that pretty? Are we wrong?
No, did she want to see the inside of it? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Oh, I thought she wanted. She said
wanted
see
to
the finished dress.
see the
Yeah.
finished dress.
That's
So,
that.
I was thinking of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
You didn't want to see where we cut the hem off.
This is
and
the.
I love this. So
The
these
northern
are,
dress,
these are
the
awesome.
southern dress.
Yeah, the northern, the southern. That's right.
She says, "Ooh, the light green." She likes that one.
See,
You're
see.
winning your way to Connie's heart.
Oh,
That's right.
But you know,
You can
Connie,
win my
couldn't
way.
you could do a. I wonder if they're not the seersucker check, but what about a certain color of piqué or something that in a green that might go with all of these? Although you couldn't, I don't know if you could use that. But anyway, Connie was saying this, like seersucker, would be adorable with a strawberry applique.
Yeah.
Or something like that for the
I
summer
mean,
too.
it could be so
Very
versatile.
cute. Very cute.
Oh,
I
and
don't
the.
think it was that shade of green that you loved though, because we couldn't find
It
it. in
w-
anything.
it
Well,
was-
this is called salad
Salad.
green.
I
I
love
love
that
this.
green.
It comes from
But I
Speckler
love pink and green, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So our hot hammer comes now in two
I
sizes.
know. I was glad to see it came
I
in a big
know.
size.
Really, because it's further across.
Mhm.
So I just want you to know that it's not
And there's a hot ruler too.
hot pocket.
The hot. Oh,
That's
the hot.
what-
This is the hot.
one's
The hot
mine.
ruler is
You
what
can
we've been
tell mine
Yeah.
has been used.
doing. Yeah. But yeah, there's a hot pocket with a
Yeah,
curve
which
on
is
it.
great.
Yep. Yep.
They're all good. Hot stuff.
Billy said, "You better move to the south for that light green seersucker."
That's right. But we have a lot of southern people,
Yeah.
so
We
I think
do.
that's the
That's
end of
pretty.
that.
We're in the south. We're a little biased.
Yeah.
That's right. What? Tell us about the pins that you're using.
Oh, these are magic pins. I had to buy some new ones.
And why are you so offended by mine that came out of shirts that I unpacked?
We are not going to go there. We are just simply not going to go there.
I do throw
Those
them
would
away
be in the trash.
if they're bent. The best pins I ever got were after we had a class and people dumped their pins over and they had all those nice pins.
Yeah.
And I went around. I got my
She-
grandkids to go
She
around and
picked
pick
them
them up.
all up.
Yeah, I picked them up.
She
Those
did.
are the best pins.
Oh, I'm
It was
just
too
kidding.
cheap to open them up and. No, not anymore though. I have been actually. Look at here.
She liked these two.
Yeah, Connie got me onto these,
Yeah.
and I love these.
They are strong and they're thin and they're sharp. They go.
Mm-hmm.
They just really work on so many different types of fabric, different
right.
weights.
That's
I
right.
really like them.
Are those the extra fine?
These are not. This one is called the quilting pin.
Okay.
There is some extra
But
fine,
this one
but
is fine.
this
The
one is
quilting one
fine.
fine.
so
Extra fine might be a little bit thinner.
I think
and
they're
a-
shorter.
Oh, okay.
I think the extra fine are shorter.
And there are the silk pins.
Yeah, they have
and-
so many applique pins that
Yeah,
are like about
yeah,
that long. And I use the shorter ones when
And you can
I do
iron on these. They're heat
yeah,
resistant.
heat resistant. Although in corduroy, don't want to leave them in there to
Oh,
iron
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
it'll
yeah.
show up.
That's a good tip.
It'll show up.
Yeah. Just like our roller would
Yeah,
show up
yeah.
because it's a nap.
Yeah, that was not a good demo for that.
Well, it's a good way to show what not to do,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
But
Okay.
use your Teflon sheet. I could see
Yeah,
that
I
would
use
work.
I use the Teflon sheet a lot.
So Teflon sheet, I was thinking you were talking about a cooking sheet, and but it's like when you do applique. That's when the first I had heard about Teflon sheets were like,
Oh yeah,
because you put stitch witchery or something on the back
Yeah.
of a piece of fabric and then iron it on, and that's how I knew about the Teflon sheet.
of course my glue pen.
Yeah, I think Connie probably is responsible for us selling 10 million glue pens.
And a lot of people will use the Elmer's glue stick, but I'm not going there. I can't do it. Quilting maybe.
Yeah.
I don't have to use very much of this on sewing. You know,
But they really hold.
it does hold.
You know, they're nice.
If you glue something to the corduroy and let it dry and pull it out, you're going to pull the whale out.
Oh, yeah.
I know that happened.
It did.
Ask me how
Oh,
that
here.
happened.
This is a well used.
That's a well-used one. That was
Mhm.
mine.
Yeah. Well, I've been so bad that I pulled the thing out and and
a screwdriver?
Yeah, yeah, and use the very last of
Right.
the glue.
Yes, I have too.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell my students, I'd say to my students, make sure you buy the refills too. 'Cause it comes
That's
with
right.
one refill and one in, but when
Yeah.
you run out, you're digging it out.
You are digging it out. Yeah,
You need the
no
refills
kidding.
because if you don't live close to the store and you have to pay for
Mhm,
shipping or something like that, you might as well just buy the refills in the
know.
first place.
And now they come in packs. They come in packs of 6
Yeah.
instead of just 2. So
Right.
that's really nice.
Got me some ready for my
Ready for it.
sewing.
Oh yeah.
Ready for it.
I found my pen, Connie. I was like, I thought I threw it away. I found it. So I just bought my refills.
All right.
Which pen?
Glue pen.
Oh, the glue pen. The Styler rollerball is another thing that everybody loves. That marker.
That marker is the only one I use.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause it's
I
just-
know
because it
Gail
has-
Doan
yeah,
recommended
she uses it all the
that
time
too.
too. Because it
You got
it
a pin
has
here. You lost
a
a pin.
I don't want to lose a pin.
Nope.
It has a ceramic ball
Mm-hmm.
rather than a felt tip, so it lasts a whole lot
Yeah,
longer.
and it
it's
keeps
very
its
fine.
shape, right?
Yeah,
It keeps
yeah,
its shape
yeah,
because of that.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
true.
So that's all I have to say today.
Well,
Really?
what
What time is
question's
it?
gonna? Well, I mean, it.
When they asked where you got the applique for the Christmas dresses, I put a link in.
Yeah, good.
Applique for kids.
Listen, Joy Welch. Can we say enough good things about Joy
No,
Welch?
there's not enough vocabulary.
No, she is. She's.
Kindest, most helpful.
I mean, it's
person.
not just she's so talented,
No.
but as a person,
Yeah.
she's so awesome.
I called
Oh
her
my goodness!
because I was having a problem with the design, and I knew
Yeah.
as many designs as I
I'm
have ever
looking.
done.
bleached out here. That overhead light. There we go.
As many designs as I've ever, or how many embroideries I've done, especially of hers. Hers are always perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I knew it wasn't right, and I was like, and I don't. I mean, I can't fix it because I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause she struggled
So-
with that.
Yeah, and I sewed it off 3 times, and I even re-downloaded it. You know, and I thought, no, there's something. And I even did a different size, so that thinking that maybe something was just wrong with that one side. So I called her, and the design was corrupt.
Hmm.
So I knew it had to be
Mm-hmm.
something, you know. And so she resent it to me, and it wasn't her that sent it to me in the first place. Michelle ordered it for me, and then she sent it to me, and we think that
Oh,
in the
process.
process,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not supposed to be sending it to somebody else
Yeah,
anyway.
but she knew that she knew what we were doing. That's
she knew
why.
what we were
Yeah.
doing, but do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it corrected
because
it.
right.
So
Yeah. Yeah, because usually you buy it for yourself to use and not share with
exactly,
everybody.
that's against the law.
It's against the law, but we didn't break the law.
We didn't break the
got
law.
permission.
No. We had permission.
We got permission. Yeah.
So, but she talked me through that. We spent a long time on that. I sent her pictures of the dress. And
Well, did she create that strawberry design for our kid for this?
She tweaked it.
She tweaked
Yeah,
it to
for
this
so-
for this other.
so we had it exactly the way we wanted it.
Because we wanted strawberries for.
It had hearts, I think. Did it have hearts or did it
I
have
can't
strawberries?
remember.
Yeah,
Remember,
it
it
did
had
have hearts,
hearts?
right.
She put strawberries.
Yeah,
on it.
she put strawberries on this design, and this is the same design and
I
flipped
just
over.
flipped
So
it.
flipped
I wanted
so,
it bigger.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
wasn't happy. No.
See, she's always changing things
I'm
up.
changing things.
But how cute is this? So we had this wonderful Liberty, and we realized here we are now. This is a summer fabric, maybe because of strawberries, but
Right.
we thought it was cute with this fabric because this was the best match.
Hello.
And we're gonna make
going
that
with
work.
it.
We're
You're-
gonna make that
Yeah,
work.
You're going with what
But
matches.
how cute is
I
that?
know, it's so
So
cute.
Connie did this, and we have a kit for this. Beautiful. I love it too.
I like it.
And Liberty, this is a Liberty blouse. I've made my like my big kids. Now they're big kids. Emma's 16. Made things out of Liberty, and they've passed them down through all their siblings and their cousins.
Yeah.
Wash and wash and wash. Still looks
It's so
great.
so nicely.
So, you know, now in this day and age when you can pay $22 a yard for a piece of flannel, all of a sudden Liberty doesn't seem so horribly
It's not
expensive.
so bad, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liberty was always way super expensive, but when you know you can use it generation after
Right.
generation, it's like
Right.
so worth it,
Yep.
right?
Okay,
So speaking of my 16-year-old
Yeah.
granddaughter,
let's do that.
you want to get this?
Sure.
Can you get it?
I can. Whoops.
Oh,
Well,
well, just
there you go.
knock it down,
I
Connie.
guess so.
Listen, I was worried that was going to happen.
Jeez, this is weighs a ton.
It does weigh a ton. This is really heavy.
Heavy.
So Emma, she's a beautiful girl, and she is 11th grade, and at her school, she was selected for the homecoming court, and you know the dresses the girls are wearing these days are so awful.
They're really.
Like, if they cover their butt, it's amazing, and she's got really long legs, and so I wanted to see her in some beautiful, gorgeous gown like back in the 1950s, right? And anyway, she said, Gigi, I got my dress. You're going to love it. It's long. And I thought, oh, you know, I'm
Yay.
picturing. So then she sent me a picture.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, I thought she was teasing me. You know, I almost like wrote back and said, this is a joke, right? And then I didn't send it because it wasn't a joke. And she said, do you think you can fix it and make it more modest? I'm like, did you want that slit to be higher in that leg? And she said, no. I mean, she didn't know I was
Joking.
being sarcastic. No. I want the slit to be longer, you know, close it up. And then it's too low. Yeah, no kidding. It came to her belly button
Yeah.
in the front. So we put a picture in our newsletter of how it's strapless. But it's got boning, and so this part stays up beautifully.
It's so
it really
pretty on
fits her.
Gosh. Perfect.
I was so worried she's taking you hem it because I was not about to do that. But anyway, so I talked about this last week, and I didn't have any of the materials. And Callie, I think, wrote and said, hey, I went through the same kind of problem because I said I'm having a hard time finding the right red of something lightweight to go in here. And she told me that she had an issue with wedding bridesmaid dresses that she needed to put in the bodice, something in the bodice. And she was able to take a fabric.
This is amazing to me.
Yeah, because all the red I had was this color, and it's very orange red compared to this dress. Really orange red.
Then it would highlight this area.
It would. But she said she backed it in black. And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. Let me see how it looks. And so I have this black silk organza, and I created a little thing to go in the bodice. But I just tried it, and when Emma came, she said, oh, I like that. So, here we are. I'm looking at the other
That's
end
right.
for it. And so if you put the black, and then I folded it over like this, and it made it dark enough
It's
to
amazing.
blend with this dress.
I just can't get over it.
I know.
I really can't. I mean, it's just
So
perfect.
now all I have to do, I have to stitch it down on the inside. I don't have to mess with an invisible zipper, thank goodness.
Yay!
And I don't have to do anything there. But here's the next question. So this is the slit. And I said, one little slip of your scissors and it would cut it wide open from here to the,
Your navel.
like boom. She's like, Gigi. But anyway, we put it on, and Kristen was there too to help, and my daughter-in-law, and so we were able to pull it. It's not too tight around the hips to be able to pull it down. I'm going to go to the overhead so you can see this. But anyway, tell me what you think. That's what I want to say.
That's her question.
Tell me what you think. because I
Because
have.
it looks like it actually comes
It
out.
does look
It's
like
not
it
like
comes
a
out, don't
straight
you? I
slit.
know, that's what I'm wondering.
So I
And-
wonder if you'd put some of that in here.
Well, I do have a piece of something else. I'm digging around all my fabrics. This is silk charmeuse that looks like it's got interfacing iron on the back. It came from a garment manufacturer. But I thought, what if, I know it's this kind of the orangey red too, but if you had something heavy like that, you put a piece, I'm going to just cut a piece off. Let's just do it this way.
Don't cut her dress.
Oh, you know what? You're right about that. that would be terrible.
That's not,
okay,
because
let's
you don't
just
want to have to put that back together.
No. Okay, you're right about that.
Oh.
Okay, let's just do this. Oh, and guess what? It's not due until October the 3rd, and I'm actually working on it. Can you believe it?
Ahead of the game,
That's
girl.
so I know it's not the right exact color, but if you had a red back behind here,
Yeah.
and you
Oh, I don't think that's that bad.
and you just sewed it to something
Right.
sturdy.
Right.
Can you see it?
You can't see it hardly
Yeah,
at all.
doesn't that look like
Yeah.
that would be okay?
That, rather than smashing it up.
Yeah,
next to
because
it.
if you smashed it together, it would be pulling so
Right.
hard on that, and then this
Right.
would give stability.
Right.
So, anybody got opinions?
I did.
Yeah.
I said like.
Anybody except Connie
Yeah.
has an opinion? And then you would just hand
Yeah.
whip it back here because
Right.
see, it's got some kind of a little binding here.
Yeah.
And if a little red showed, it was fine. Don't you think it's a
Oh,
little bit
yeah.
fine? Because you
Oh,
got
yeah.
this and this.
Yeah. I think if a little red shows, it's not gonna matter.
Okay.
They're not going to be looking at that. She is stunning, and the dress is stunning.
Yeah.
They're looking at the whole picture.
That's what we didn't have a ruler, but we used our hand to see how far it should come down.
Yeah.
About that far. About 6 inches. Because you don't, if it's down too far, then she's going to be walking like this. You know,
Right.
she won't be able to move.
It's so
But-
beautiful.
Anyway, I'm actually ahead of the
You
game.
had a piece of that you could put over the top of that red.
Oh, yeah, I wonder if I can cut it off of that.
No, I'll be cutting on it.
So since we're looking at how we can fix
Yeah.
things,
Let's do this.
let's look at Lila's dress. So Lila is 9th grade. So we have 2 sisters that are going to be on the homecoming court,
Oh my gosh.
and they decided between the 2 of them. I think this is so sweet. They're my son is going to walk with Emma, who's the older one, and they decided they would ask their brother Elijah to escort
nice.
Emma. I mean,
Oh,
escort
that is
Lila.
so sweet.
Can you believe it? He's so
wanna cry.
excited. I know, it made me want to cry.
I know.
Because Lila and Elijah used to be mortal enemies when they were growing up. And now he's going to escort his sister. And I said, you know, Elijah's 6th grade, right? Same as Riley and Ella.
Yeah.
All of the 7th grade, all the boys in your class are here. The girls are beautiful. They're going to be like, whoa, Elijah.
You're lucky.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Look at that sister. But anyway, look at this dress.
That's so cute.
Now, doesn't it look pretty hanging here like this? You can see the waist looks so tiny. Now, she's short, so this is not too short. But what do you think about this?
Pretty.
Yeah, people.
Yeah. Oh,
A little bit see-through, right?
a lot.
And a lot see-through. And this is too low, so we found a piece of, I think this is polyester organza. And I'm gonna sew that flat, and so that covered that up.
Yeah.
But you know, you have to. What are we gonna do? I took a piece of pattern paper
She made her a pattern.
and I made a pattern
There it is.
with my little blue pen, and I allowed, you know, a big seam allowance here. So this, where the blue line is, fits over this opening. But look at this. I mean, that's just like your skin.
Yeah.
That's skin all
That's
the way
what-
down. That's
that's-
below the waist.
That's why that was made like that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly. And so a double layer of polyester organza behind there. I think
Tones it down.
it tones it
Yeah.
down. It's still
Not see-through,
Right.
see-through.
it's
yeah.
still is sheer,
Yeah.
but it's appropriate,
Right.
don't you think?
Makes it age appropriate.
Which
Yeah.
her arms are down.
Her arms are yeah. And
It's so cute.
it is cute. And she said, "Well, I like the way a lot of people will get something where it's a cut like this.
Right.
It makes you look skinny, right in the waist."
Thinner. Yeah.
So here's my question: Would you take this pattern piece and just it's going to be on the fold right here at the top? Would you cut it on the straight of the grain? This is not stretchy. Cut it on the straight of the grain, and that'll be on the fold. These are all the things to think about before
Yeah.
you fix something.
Well,
And that'll be on the fold, and then
if
I'm
this
going
is
to
not,
go.
if that's not stretchy, then that doesn't.
That
need to
doesn't
be
have to
stretchy.
be, because then I thought, well, should I cut it on the bias?
I thought first. We
I
talked about it
know,
earlier, and
I
I said
know.
bias. But if this doesn't stretch, it's not going to
Then
make
this
any
won't
difference.
matter. Because then this, if it's kind of on the bias, then you have a little bit of give,
Yeah.
but a little bit of forgiveness. Anyway,
It's just gonna
what are
be-
your thoughts, people? Here's my pattern piece. Can't live without it. And we're gonna have these. We're gonna give them to them on Sunday, and we're gonna be way ahead of the game. Sunday
way
is,
ahead?
is Sunday 2 weeks before or a week?
Oh, it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I said,
2
please
weeks.
don't, because I have to go.
Never,
Because I have to
ever
go to my sister's
in-
and come back. So
oh,
it's back
in my
to-
whole life have I ever done anything 2 weeks. 2 weeks in advance.
Well, Susie said I saw an influencer advertising a silk skirt with a slit, and instead of just being open, there was lace inserted. And Charlotte said lace would be pretty on white underneath.
Well, you know what? We thought about that. We thought about something textured here, but because this is so heavily
Yeah.
pearled in rhinestone, I don't know.
I think
maybe
what you're doing is good.
maybe the plain might, but definitely we were heading in that direction. And she even sent me. See, look
See,
at
that's
that.
pretty.
It still shows a contrast
It does.
between the pearls in this.
Yep.
All I know is I would not want to alter bridesmaid dresses or any wedding dresses or anything like that as a business.
No, me either. As a matter of fact, I took the boys to the park last night to play
Yeah.
because everybody was going somewhere, and I was smocking. I was sitting there smocking.
Can they see? They can see you, right?
It's
In
okay.
here.
They probably
I
don't.
want you to,
They're
I
probably
wanted to
sick
see
of
it
me.
here.
So, this lady came over. She had a baby. She said, "I don't mean to interrupt you, but she said, I have a dress that needs to be fixed. And I
Oh.
was wondering if you could fix it." And I said, "Well, what is it?" You know. She said, "Well, it's a dress that my great grandmother had, and my grandma had it, and my great grandmother passed away, and it has farm animals on the bottom."
What?
And then she said, "All it needs is," now this girl doesn't sew, okay?
Yeah.
"All it needs is to be cut up the back and then this moved over." And I
Oh my goodness.
I said, I'm sorry, I don't do anything like that. I
Did
just
you
don't.
give her Jane Seeley's number?
No, I did not. That would be not nice.
I know.
So I said the best thing for you to do is call,
Yeah.
go to Google
yeah.
and Google alteration. She said, "Yeah, well, they want $150.
Oh.
And I said, "Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes so much time.
Right.
You know, that's what people just think. They just need to cut it up the back,
Right.
move it over.
Oh, I know.
But if you don't sew, you have no idea."
I had a customer one time that
I
said
felt
to
so
me,
bad. You know,
well,
'cause-
when she said, "Hey, I found it was I don't know some beautiful designer jacket at TJ Maxx, and she got it for maybe $18." And she said, "All it needs is this to be taken up here like this." And I'm like,
right.
"I'm gonna charge you like I probably said $100." Well, that's way more than I paid, and I'm like, "I don't care
It
if somebody
doesn't
gave
matter.
it to you.
Right.
What I care about is how much time
How
it's
long
going
is
to
it going to take me
me."
now? How much do you want to
Yeah.
get paid an hour
like-
for anything that you
That's
do?
right.
A lot
That's
harder
right.
to do it after it's all.
Hello.
That is right.
Hello.
That is
So-
right. So we have a drawing, and
The
we
people are
always,
waiting on.
We, We always get more participants when we give away money, but we have enough participants to win. So we do have this beautiful, and in fact, Connie's bishop that she has back here is similar.
I love that.
Out of this white satin stripe fabric, and we have some patterns. We have both uncut, a family poncho pattern. But I love this bag. This is a bag
cute.
pattern, butter bag pattern, and a fine line marker, blue marker, never been used. It got wet a
We
little
don't
bit.
give ones that have been used.
Well,
Or
you know.
we only give ones that have been used.
Yeah, that's right. And here are some magazines that have been used.
That just sounded, just made me tickle.
It did.
It tickled me.
It sounded pretty terrible, didn't it? And here's some Kleenex we never used.
We promise.
I don't know why that tickled me. Guess I'm getting tired.
Yeah. If you pull, you're gonna pull. If you pull Denise Ferris or Fred Ferris, then
I'll put it back.
we got to put it back.
Pat Copeland.
Okay, Pat Copeland's okay.
Put
You
it
gonna
back.
read it? Yeah. What the question we ask is how do you store your fabrics?
Oh.
Because our friend Barb Hopkins said I'd like to know. In fact, if you want to submit some questions that we can ask,
Right, that
'cause
would
Barb
be
said
great.
I'd like to read that.
I have found some of my fabric on hangers. I have some of my fabric on hangers, some folded over, and the rest is hanging with clips. I also have some fabric in bins that I use for purses. Other fabric is sleeping in drawers and cabinets. That's cute. I love that. I do have some in bins that my husband has moved to the attic.
I bet she'll never use those.
She won't.
No.
If they go in the bin,
Yeah.
I say they're not. You might as well get rid of them.
It's like they go to the attic.
Yeah.
Forget it.
My special fabric is in my closet waiting for the right time and pattern. Love to see what great ideas you have that you'll show us on Friday's Gab and Gush.
And then she just tagged a friend.
Tagged a friend.
All right, Pat Copeland,
That was
you
good.
are our winner. And thank you guys for participating.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thanks
Connie.
for listening.
Come see Connie on Connie Palmer Sewing. And definitely her YouTube.
Yeah.
Because she's got a lot of videos and more will be coming.
Yes, they will.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You have to wait till Chris